This is the Govee RGBIC LED strip lights, these right here. I've got them fired up on my desk and we're going to go over them together today. But there's a 16.4-foot version of these lights and a 32-foot version of these lights that works with Alexa, works with Google, Wi-Fi, app control. You can use these lights anywhere that you could ever imagine. So what am I talking about? Well, this is it right here. I'm going to show them to you. It's on a green screen right now, but I'll show them to you with my camera. But these are ultra premium pro version lights, strip lights. So you may, go to your local hardware store. You may be looking at strip lights to put under your bed, under your desk, behind your dresser, next to a table, and you're on your front porch, wherever it is, to give that, sort of ambient glow in your space, to make that space look absolutely beautiful. As you can see here in my home studio, I use strip lights everywhere, right? As you can see, there's like a purple glow along the back wall there. There's a purple and pink glow underneath my desk. I use these to provide ambient light to give me a more interesting look on camera, and it can also give your home a more interesting look. And one thing I want to point out about strip lights like this, a lot of the time, people think that strip lights like this are only for crazy colors, right? Only for purples, blues, insane colors within your home. But you can also use them for quote unquote regular colors, if you will. And I want to show you how they work using the Govee app. But before we do, I want to show you precisely how high quality and premium these lights are when you hold them in your hand in comparison to others that you may be shopping for. So they come inside of this, this pack right here, inside of the spool when you buy them. And then what I want to point out is the quality. I'm going to try to get really, really close to the light so you can see the quality of the light. But basically, you see the gummy surface on the top of these lights. That gummy surface, see it right there, the little gummy surface you can see through? That makes these lights much higher quality and have a better glow than a lot of the strip lights that you're going to see out there, the basic strip lights. And these are going to have a sort of better ambient lighting effect. Premium ultra bright LEDs on these lights that can turn millions and millions of color combinations, making these like so unbelievably gorgeous. And one thing that I want to point out about these lights that you may not be aware of is on the back of them, they have 3M adhesive strips on the back, as you can see. And so those are ultra strong adhesive strips. I have used these adhesive strips on these premium lights in a lot of spaces in my studio, spaces that you may think the lights would just fall off. So for example, behind my monitor here, follow me here, and we're going to go behind my monitor. You see these immersion lights I have on the back of my monitor here? Similar adhesive strips. That monitor heats up, it gets hot, and you would think that these lights would just fall off. They won't fall off because these Govee premium lights and these premium 3M strips on the back of these lights keep them in place and make these lights a better solution. Like there's nothing worse than buying some LED strip lights, putting them underneath your desk, putting them on your back wall, whatever they may be, and then they just literally fall off in an embarrassing moment where you feel like you just got a cheap piece of garbage. And so the premium 3M strip makes a big difference. I'm popping open the box because I also want to show you that inside the box, there's also premium mounting hardware and alcohol preps that come with these particular lights. So I just busted this out of box. And one thing you're going to want with these LED strips, you're going to want them to be in place for years, right? You don't want these LEDs to just be up wherever you're going to mount them and then they fall off within like 5 days or whatever, or a couple months. You want them to be there for years, especially if you're buying like a pro version of the lights. And so these LED strips, I want to point this out. This may seem like a boring detail, but it's really important. These lights come with premium alcohol pads, so you can wipe down the back of your desk, underneath your desk, whatever it is, to clean it off. It comes with that in the kit. You don't have to buy that. And then it comes with even more premium 3M mounting hardware. So this mounting hardware, I'll show it to you up close here with my other camera, but this mounting hardware allows you to basically not only have extra attachments, these 3M strips, to lock these bad boys down in place, but it also comes with screws. So you can screw this into your wall, screw this into your desk, screw this into the back of your kitchen cabinets, and literally just like permanently mount these lights somewhere. So I think that's really important for you to note They didn't cheap out on the mounting on these pro version of these lights. It is premium mounting so that these lights stay in place for a long period of time. And for example, I'm going to go along with me. We're going to go underneath my desk. Come on down with me. I have some Govee lights down here, and the premium mounts, you see this little white thing underneath my desk right here? See that premium mount? These strip lights, these are other Govee strip lights, but these strip lights would have fallen off my desk by now, just sitting down there on all day. But because it has these premium mounts that you can see right there, it makes it so that the strip lights stay in place for an extra long period of time. That's part of the premiumness of lights. And if you go to Home Depot, if you go to Target, if you go to whatever your local retailer is, and you buy, their LED knockoff brand strip lights from those retailers, they aren't going to have these premium mounting that comes with the lights. And that's a big part of why Govee lights are the most premium strip lights on the market, just straight up. And so one other thing that I want to show you guys here, which is really important, is of course the functionality. So the lights themselves are good, of course, but the ability to completely customize the experience with the lights is maybe the most interesting part. So let's switch over. I'm going to show you how this works. So basically, I'm going to have the lights right here in my hand. And basically, we will be able to completely customize these lights and what they're doing using the Govee app. I'm going to use the Govee app in real time. So basically, you can program these lights to do whatever you want. You can, through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, turn them on or off in the Govee app, which is great. You can also voice command them on or off and do whatever you'd like with the Govee lights, which is really, really cool. These premium strips. And then once you dive into the premium strip settings here, there's some really interesting stuff. So I only have them, by the way, on 43% brightness, which is crazy. And if I turn it up, it gets even brighter. Oh my gosh. So if you're worried about, are these lights going to be bright enough? Yes, they are. And there's music mode, and you can choose auto color, or you can choose a specific color of your choice, red, orange, yellow, whatever it is. You can use a color wheel. You can do your own customized colors, and you can have the lights, if you want these to be like party lights, react to the music on your phone in real time, or the device mic on your phone in real time. Obviously, I'm on a green screen, so it is kind of changing the way that this looks. But as you can see, the lights are just absolutely insane. Such gorgeous colors. This is just the music mode here, guys. Such gorgeous colors on this lights. It looks almost unreal. It's almost difficult for the cameras in my studio to even pick up the lights for you to understand what they look like. Let me just show it to you. Look at this. It's like this is a cell phone camera you're looking at it through right now. As you can see, the different segments of these strip lights, these premium lights, can change colors in real time based on audio in any way that you want. The camera is almost having a hard time picking up how brilliant the lights are and how unbelievably premium these LED diodes are on these lights. So I want to show it to you from multiple angles so that you can understand that these lights can get dim, they can get ultra bright. You can choose essentially your options there on what you think is best with these lights based on your space, etc., which is really, really cool. And so I'm going to go back and show you the rest of the customization features here on these lights because it's really, really awesome. So check this out. So basically the lights, not only can you have them go to the rhythm, you can have them hop around, you can have them do piano keys, I mean, you name it, but you can do, of course, customized colors per segment of the lights, right? I'm going to turn down the brightness because my camera almost has a hard time, as you can see, even picking up the LED lights here. And so within the color section, you can choose certain sections. Notice how I'm doing these check marks here? You can choose certain sections of your lights and segment them out, 16 foot or 32 foot, and make them a particular color. So notice how I just made them purple and yellow. I can do that. Or I can select all of them and turn them all orange in real time here in the app, or all red, or all blue, or all this, or all white, whatever it is that you want. You can completely customize that and change that as you see fit with these lights. The sky is the limit. The possibilities are endless with these lights, with the colors. And what's really interesting too is you can do the color wheel. So you can choose moods like angry, interested, jolly, disappointed, cranky, whatever it is that your mood is, you can select that way. And you can also, as you can see, put custom colors here into the My Colors section of the app and do any color you can possibly imagine, which is amazing. There's also scenes that you can choose from, infinity scenes almost. I mean, look, you could do, let me show you in the 4K mode so you can actually see here all these colors. There's Christmas mode with these lights, so it turns all Christmas colors. There's birthday mode with these lights, so it turns birthday. You can have it do fireworks. You can have it do ghost. I mean, seriously, I got to show you guys this fireworks. I'm going to show you ghost mode with my more premium camera. It looks so insane. Check this out. Look how beautiful like these lights are. Like it looks unreal almost to look at this on the camera. It looks almost unreal. And so basically you're going to take them out of the spool and you're going to mount them wherever you want them to go. Underneath your desk, behind the dresser, under the table, by your cabinets, etc. You take them right out of the spool and you mount them. So they're in the spool right now. Obviously, you're going to take them out of the spool when you mount them. And look, follow that white cable. And as you can see, they're just plugged in with a regular power adapter there in my power brick in whatever power outlet you have. And basically, that power brick is going to connect to this physical light controller right here. You see this physical light controller? So you don't have to use the app, even though I very highly recommend you use it. You can use this controller to control the lights if you don't want to. So you can hit the on-off button with the controller here, physical buttons. You can also change between modes by hitting the physical button here. It just does like regular colors and stuff. And then you can use this scenes button right here, which switches between different scenes as you see fit with the physical button, which is really, really awesome. So I know a lot of people may be intimidated to use the full-blown Govee app at first. And so one good way to kind of get in here and to experiment is just to switch between scenes, to use the physical remote to kind of test out different items and maybe mount the lights up wherever you want them to go and kind of test out the scenes. Then as you get more ambitious, let's say, you can then move over to using the full-blown Govee app at that point to do the full customization, the 360, the customizing it to whatever you want, which is really, really cool. So let me show you. There's even more than that you can do with these lights. These are the premium pro versions of strip lights. So you might be like, what do you mean pro version? I mean exactly that. These lights are like as high end as you can get in terms of strip lights. So there's DIY mode, and this may be the most impressive mode with these lights, which is just unbelievable. So check this out. We'll add a DIY. And so I'll hit the plus button over here. So it's obviously that means do it yourself. And what you can do with these lights is you can sketch a pattern here in the lights. You can have the lights jump between specific colors. And look at this, there's smart color picking. So what do I mean by that? Choose any photo on your phone of a work of art, a sunset, whatever it is that you want to choose the colors for these LED lights. I'm just going to choose a picture of my computer here, just randomly, right? The Govee app scans the colors in that photo in real time. And so if I want to choose the blue from this photo, any photo you have, right? The pink from this photo, the purple from this photo, the green. Let's say I wanted those colors. I hit apply, and then I can choose how it implements those colors. And then I'll hit apply, and it will literally, as you can see, apply those colors to the lights right now, literally from that photo. Isn't that unbelievable? It's totally unbelievable. So I just think it's amazing that it can just, and as you can see, let's go straight to my phone view, the specific blue color that was in that photo of my computer. So it was the blue color that was in my computer right here in that photo of my computer is now literally precisely copy pasted to the lights using the Govee app, which is totally bananas. Any photo, any painting, any sunset, pictures of your kids, work of art on your walls, all of that can be implemented into these pro lights using this smart color picking feature, which is amazing. How the lights are mounted, premium 3M adhesive strip all the way down the lights in the 16-foot version or the 32-foot version. And as I mentioned earlier, inside the box, you also get premium mounting that's available, alcohol pads so that you can prep the area so that you can clear it off to mount these lights. You also have 3M mounts that have additional adhesive and screws if you want to screw them into your wall, into your desk, into the back of your kitchen. and you come with multiple packs for that. So you can mount them around corners, you can mount them underneath, you can put them in hard to reach places. You don't have to worry that they are going to fall down with this mounting kit because you have these extra mounts in place. So it's got the ultra strong 3M adhesive strip on the back of the lights, and then it also has the extra mounting additional 3M mounts plus screws to make sure that these lights aren't going to fall off. And that's one of the reasons why these are some of the most premium lights that are available on the market, basically. And you're wondering, how long do these last? Years and years and years and years? I don't know exactly how long they last. LEDs tend to last way longer than traditional bulbs, so years plural, I would say. There's going to be some official number from Govee, but I don't know precisely. I've only been using their products myself for about a year, and I have them running all day, pretty much every single day here in my studio. And nothing has ever broken that I've used in terms of Govee products. And so I think it's a matter of usage, and it's at least years, to my knowledge, these premium LEDs. So why would you want to pick these up right now? Well, right now, buying the gifts now is the way to go. I literally just bought, and I'll talk about this in a moment. I bought some Govee lights for my mom for her birthday because I'm trying to pre-buy the presents I'm purchasing for birthdays and for the holidays now, knowing that there's going to be massive supply chain issues that will probably continue into the holidays. And so purchasing now is probably the only way you can buy gifts like strip lights and lighting and stuff like that for your family and your friends for the holidays, because supply chain is probably going to get worse, right?